morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in Advanced Room. My name is Giancarlo Prisco, and like every Tuesday, the session ongoing is going on European Market Open, and like every Tuesday, we are doing this job of analysis with Andrew. How are you, Andrew? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, our YouTube viewers and regular viewers from XM Live Session. Hello, Giancarlo. Buongiorno, amico.
Buongiorno.
We got a choppy Friday, guys. Very choppy Friday. Jackson Hole Symposium annual event. Lots of heads of central banks, Powell, Lagarde, Bank of Japan, chairman. Lots of choppiness. U.S. equities went down and then nicely rebounded to the upside. Gold went down, nicely rebounded to the upside. And rally continues. Yesterday, we got a UK holiday. So there was a slow motion session. Still, a major US indices 0.6% to the upside, more or less. Gold a little bit to the upside, making the new daily high compared to the Friday's closing levels. But now the question is, are you going to chase the rally? Because I think that the US markets are still poised for the decline. And also gold at that 1930 resistance, very important daily resistance. Is it time to chase gold? I don't think so. So be careful, be aware of that the rally has the tendency to fade. And this is what we recently saw. So we can look at the US equities, S&P 500, US 100, gold, and also DAX. DAX is just opening, 3 minutes into the open. We tried to find out opportunities for scalping with Giancarlo Prisco.
If we have some opportunity, of course.
Yeah, so let's check it out, those indices and what the technical picture shows us. Technical picture is that the rally that you want to really join right now. What's going to be the main event this week? NFP Friday, but also Thursday, there's a PCE inflation measure. Important measure because this is kind of measure that the Fed looks at in their decisions, in their monetary policy setting. And you got a Wednesday ADP, which is kind of prelude into the NFP. So today, not much happening. Monday was a slow motion UK on holiday. Rally might be coming to the end. I wouldn't go long on equities right now. I wouldn't go long on gold. Only question is you want to short it after 2 days rally. Probably US session, if you have an opening spike up on NASDAQ, I will be shorting that.
Yeah, exactly.
And with
Ideally
gold,
is, yes.
With gold, spike up or small rally to the upside, I'll also be looking at the shorting that. In the view that we don't have any economic release of importance today, I don't think the gold will change direction to the upside immediately. Even if it goes up a bit, still, it's going to probably hold the level 1930, very important resistance. So let's look for ideas, Giancarlo, and let's look for the scalping possibilities. Yeah, I see you're checking calendar.
Yeah, I see. Today we have important news this afternoon, guys. The Schiller home case, the data that will analyze the cost of housing the most important USA city like New York, Miami, Los Angeles, etc. And consumer confidence. I think that anyway today will be very interesting. Of course, I am agree with you that most important that starts from tomorrow, Thursday with the PSI core, and Friday on farm payroll. Trend is in correction momentum, but essentially, I would like to say, guys, that market still suffer a lot of up and down, and possibly we can say that we have to take a lot of care. Maybe we can stay in this situation 1 or 2 weeks. I cannot exclude, but essentially the chance for another drop in September will be very high. So the idea today is try to do the same of the last days. Open a trade on some volumetric peak. For example, yesterday we have assisted very interesting movement on DAX. Let's try to see some scalp is possible. Yesterday DAX do an uptrend. They do a peak, they drop all the morning, and after they recover. Today we can assist something very similar because the level where we are, 50,363, is little important in terms of general trend. So Me personally, I would like I open a short now, so we will see if it work. The idea is, if possible, is to see the chance for an important retracement. Maybe we can attack the 50,800 level in this open is very possible. So now we will see if market could do some fast drop where we can enjoy some fast pips. So also on 15-minute charts, 5-minute chart, there are double bottom in the open, and at least we can assist maybe some retracement of market could do something like this. It does it means that they cannot continue to going up. DAX show a very interesting resilient in this moment. So in 50-minute charts, probably we can see, Andrew, how they manage this super support zone. They continue to push up. This is on Friday movement. V-shape recovery, another V-shape recovery. So the idea today is to try to attack this support and after return to going up if it's possible. Volatility is alternative. What we can say, guys. Even you are an aggressive trader, you have to find also the momentum where you can do this trade because unfortunately uh, the big problem of a market in this moment is that we need to return to see the institutional that is are practically in vacation. So even your volatility is very high, market essentially remain in range, probably because at least on index I see a big activity of algo machine, and in this sense we need a little time to do that. So now
Yeah,
we will try to
usually
do a
usually
short.
July, August is seasonality.
Exactly.
It's visible in terms of volatility is diminishing in markets, right? September, October, usually bearish months. So who knows? Maybe you have a bearish September, October. And next FOMC meeting is somewhere in September, beginning of September. NFP is coming on Friday, and there will be another inflation reading in the mid of the month. And those are the data that Fed is watching closely. Last meeting, they say they're gonna approach their decision-making monetary policies, so raising or lowering rates or keeping them flat based on the data coming from the economy. So the most important data, guys, one of them is coming on Friday. In our PCE is also important on Thursday, and that moves the market. Why? Because market is already anticipating what the Powell would decide, what Powell would address, what would Powell would talk about when the Fed would see those numbers, right? So they try to anticipate those decisions, and that's why market moves already on data themselves. Jamal is here. Could you share your
Good
thoughts on
morning.
US
Good
dollar
morning.
Japanese yen? I'm thinking of shorting it.
Okay,
Uh,
let's go on that. And of course, if you have any question, guys, please the chat is your total disposal, and you can ask us in any moment. On shorting, guys, the problem of this instrument is always the same. Uh, the problem is that monetary policy of Bank of Japan needs some adjustment. So we're gonna see some drop in any moment. The problem is, first one, you need a vertical drop of dollar that is, we have to wait at least the data Andrew mentioned from tomorrow, ADP, PC core, and non-farm payroll to see if we have some strong retracement at least of dollar. First one. Second one, there are no activity for part of Bank of Japan. We discuss a lot, and we know that possibly around this zone, this is 150 level, maybe Bank of Japan could do an intervention. To open a short in the sense, also you need some technical signal that is not present. If you take a look at the last movement from middle of August, the maximum we can see in this moment, guys, is ranging. Here you have a perfect range, 144.67 and 146.60. It's a big range. Of course, you can try at least as maximum a trade on the extreme, but the trend is not bearish. At least we can say that is quite choppy, but is bullish. Open a short on this level, in my opinion, in this moment at least, is not a good idea because I need, for example, one of the level where they push up with the volumetric pressure. For example, see here, this is a strong buy signal, and if market break the previous candle of Friday here, we can assist another minimum 100, 150 pips uptrend. So open a short for my side in this moment is not a good idea because I don't have any signal. Signal could come if you start to see double top, some high low, etc. Here, in my opinion, if we have another spike on dollar, probably that we can attack 148. That is a level very important of the previous hike. So for now, this pair need more information. I think that this chance for a short probably we will see in September. We will see the Bank of Government only meeting ECB, Fed. No, so when we assist this important meeting, probably we will see something. But for now, I am very skeptical to open a short. It means we can have some retracement, but see the chart in different time frame, 50 minutes. Also, you see it's choppy but not bearish. Andrew, which is your idea on
I would say
system?
there's no imminent signal for the yen get stronger, but we know this is
Yes.
the resistance zone. So if you go short, I will protect the position at 146.75 just to make sure that we don't have any drama with yen. Yesterday, there was a strange behavior of yen, and today as well, that we got a weak yen, even in the view of two positive things for yen. One is that the bond yields United States went down to 4.18,
Exactly.
and that didn't move the yen any stronger. And gold was making the new daily high yesterday compared to the Friday prices, and yen was not any stronger. So it gives me idea that the yen for some reason is support. I mean, the US dollar Japanese yen is for some reason supported there. So if I go short, that will be just okay, short because we have consolidation, we are the resistance, but there is no imminent momentum to the downside. So it might be sitting there for 1, 2, 3 hours, or maybe until US session. But
It's possible, yes.
just in the case, protect the position 146.75, eventually re-enter the market rate for the short side. So at the moment, buff long is okay because they're holding the level after the recent high, and then resistance at 146.50 is holding. So you were close to the daily tops, and the prices are just sitting below those. So there is no imminent signal for that to go down. But we know that anytime that the yen gets weaker, you can have intervention from Bank of Japan. This is the level that they got intervention in
Yes.
September last year. So it might be repeating itself again. So
Exactly.
if you buy there, I would also have a stop loss. If you buy Euro USD or say Euro USD, it's less risky. But with US dollar, Japanese yen, many strange things can be happening. Suddenly you can have it drop to 144 on US dollar, Japanese yen. Or if that breaks 147, then maybe they go 148 and they're looking 150. So yen is more volatile, definitely, or it gives the illusion that nothing really happens, but then suddenly it moves, and when it moves fast. So that's why
Exactly.
if I get short, I'll just protect the 146.75, and at the moment you have a very flat market. On a daily, you got like 3 days, almost nothing happening there. So
It means just guys. This is more an intraday trade. This is what Andrew proposed. Of course, it's logical because personally, I opened the short here, for example, just to show. But effectively, it's possible that they do something like this. But I don't like to open a short from my side in this moment, probably because I need to see some change in USA session. Is possible, but still, I would like to see at least a change. And of course, probably the volatility here enter very strong. Personally, I would like to start to open a short if we list at least 145.80 zone. This is very important support, guys. And after that, we can have a chance for an important recovery. Let we see. Anyway, for intraday, it's 30 pips stop loss, so it's not It's probably in line with the type of this trade, so it's not a problem in this aspect. Let's continue and let's go, if you want, probably on gold, Andrew, that you mentioned. What we can, let me open the chart, the general chart, because I would like to show you guys something related with gold.